Gentlemen, if you're over 50, let me start with something that might surprise you. What you put on your plate today can quietly shape the health of your prostate tomorrow. The prostate is a small gland, about the size of a walnut, but it plays a big role in your quality of life as you age. And when it comes to protecting it, some of the most powerful medicines are not found in pills or prescriptions, but right in your kitchen. That's why today we're beginning with 3 foods that research shows can make a huge difference: tomatoes, broccoli, and green tea. Now, I know you've heard people say, eat your vegetables since you were a kid, but I want you to listen with new ears, because when it comes to the prostate, these foods aren't just about general health. They target the very processes that drive prostate growth, swelling, and even the risk of cancer. So let's break it down. 1. Tomatoes, nature's lycopene powerhouse. Tomatoes might look humble, but inside they carry one of the strongest antioxidants known for men's health, lycopene. This red pigment is what gives tomatoes their rich color, and in your body, it acts like a shield against oxidative stress. Why does this matter for your prostate? Because as men age, the cells in the prostate are exposed to stress from free radicals, tiny, unstable molecules that can damage DNA and tissues. Over time, this stress contributes to an enlarged prostate, inflammation, and even sometimes cancer. Studies show that men who eat tomato products regularly, things like cooked tomatoes, tomato paste, or even a good bowl of tomato soup, tend to have healthier prostates and a lower risk of developing serious conditions. The secret is that cooking tomatoes actually release more lycopene, making it easier for your body to absorb. So the next time you enjoy a pasta sauce, chili, or stew with a tomato base, remember, you're not just feeding your stomach, you're protecting your prostate. And here's a tip: pairing tomatoes with a little healthy fat, like olive oil, makes lycopene even more powerful. That's why the Mediterranean diet, which includes tomato-based dishes with olive oil, is often linked with longer life and fewer prostate problems. Number 2, broccoli, the cruciferous defender. Now, let's move to broccoli. I know not everyone loves the taste, but gentlemen, this vegetable is a game changer. Broccoli belongs to the cruciferous family, along with cauliflower, kale, and Brussels sprouts, and it contains special compounds called sulforaphane and indoles. These compounds don't just sit in your stomach. They activate your body's own detox systems, helping clear out harmful toxins and lower inflammation. Why does this matter for your prostate? Because inflammation is one of the silent drivers behind many prostate problems. Whether it's benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, which causes frequent urination, or prostate cancer, inflammation often plays a role in fueling the fire. Broccoli's compounds actually help switch off some of the pathways that lead to unchecked cell growth in the prostate. One large study found that men who ate cruciferous vegetables several times a week had a much lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to men who rarely touch them. That's powerful evidence. And the best part? You don't need to eat mountains of broccoli. Just adding a few servings a week, whether steamed, roasted, or even blended into a soup, can give your prostate a defense system it truly needs. And here's a small secret: don't overcook broccoli. Light steaming preserves the sulforaphane better than boiling it to mush. If you want to boost the power, add a sprinkle of mustard seeds or radish, because they contain an enzyme that makes sulforaphane even more active in your body. 3. Green tea, the ancient protector. The third food, or rather drink, is green tea. For thousands of years, green tea has been used in Asian cultures for longevity, but modern science shows it has very specific benefits for the prostate. Green tea is loaded with compounds called catechins, especially one called EGCG. These catechins are not just antioxidants, they actively help reduce inflammation, improve blood vessel health, and may even slow down the growth of abnormal prostate cells. For men over 50, one of the key challenges is keeping the prostate calm, not swollen, and not growing too fast. Green tea catechins seem to calm down some of the signals in the body that would otherwise encourage overgrowth.
And since green tea also supports heart health and brain health, it gives you a triple benefit. Drinking 2 to 3 cups a day can provide these protective effects. If you're not a fan of plain green tea, you can try it iced with lemon or blended with a touch of honey. The important thing is consistency. Think of green tea as a daily habit, like brushing your teeth. Simple, but protective in the long run. Why these three together matter? Tomatoes, broccoli, and green tea might sound simple, but together they work in harmony. Tomatoes shield your cells from oxidative damage, broccoli lowers inflammation and supports detox pathways, and green tea balances growth signals inside the prostate. This is not about quick fixes or miracle cures. It's about building a lifestyle that quietly stacks the odds in your favor every single day. Gentlemen, the truth is, many men wait until they already have problems before they take their prostate seriously. Frequent nighttime urination, weak flow, or discomfort are often seen as just part of aging. But in reality, your choices can make a difference before those symptoms even appear. Your foods can be your daily medicine. And here's where I want you to really pay attention. Number 1 on your plate may be tomatoes, but number 2, broccoli, should not be skipped. And number 3, green tea, can be your secret weapon. Stay with me because in the next section, we're moving into nuts, seeds, and fatty fish. These foods don't just protect your prostate, they balance your hormones, improve circulation, and give you the kind of energy that helps you feel younger, stronger, and more in control of your health. Gentlemen, now that we've talked about tomatoes, broccoli, and green tea, let's move forward into another layer of powerful foods that can protect your prostate and your overall health. If Section 1 was about lowering inflammation and shielding your cells, Section 2 is about balancing your hormones, improving circulation, and feeding your body the essential building blocks it needs to keep your prostate strong. And here's where things get really interesting. We're going to cover nuts, seeds, and fatty fish, foods that not only support the prostate, but also help restore energy and fight off the fatigue many men feel after 50. Because let's be honest, if your hormones are out of balance, your energy is low, and your circulation isn't at its best, your prostate will almost always suffer too. 4. Nuts. Small packages, big benefits. Let's begin with nuts. Almonds, walnuts, and Brazil nuts in particular are excellent for men over 50. Why? Because they're loaded with zinc and selenium, 2 minerals that the prostate relies heavily on. In fact, the prostate gland has the highest concentration of zinc in the entire body. Zinc is essential for keeping prostate tissue healthy, supporting normal hormone levels, and even influencing the way testosterone works in your body. Low zinc levels have been linked to prostate problems, including enlargement and inflammation. That means by simply adding a handful of nuts into your daily routine, you're replenishing something your body desperately needs as you age. Brazil nuts especially are one of the richest natural sources of selenium, a mineral that acts like a bodyguard against oxidative stress and supports immune function. But it's not just about minerals. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are healthy fats that fight inflammation. Almonds provide vitamin E, which works as another antioxidant shield for your cells. Just 1 handful of mixed nuts a day can provide this protective combination. Here's a simple tip. Swap out chips or sugary snacks for a small bowl of nuts. You'll satisfy your hunger, fuel your body, and silently give your prostate the nutrients it's been waiting for. 5. Seeds. Tiny but mighty. Next up, seeds. Don't underestimate them. They may be tiny, but they carry a powerful punch for men's health. Pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, and chia seeds are especially valuable. Pumpkin seeds are sometimes called nature's zinc capsules. They're packed with zinc and other compounds that help relax the muscles of the bladder and improve urinary flow, 2 things many men struggle with as the prostate grows larger with age. They also contain phytosterols, plant-based compounds that may help slow down prostate enlargement. Flax seeds and chia seeds, on the other hand, are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, a type of omega-3 that supports circulation and reduces inflammation. They also contain lignans, plant compounds that help balance hormones by keeping testosterone and estrogen in check. Why does this matter? Because as men age, hormones often drift out of balance, and that imbalance can fuel prostate growth. The beauty of seeds is how easy they are to add into your diet. Sprinkle them on your oatmeal, mix them into yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or even toss them over salads. It's effortless, but the benefits are long-lasting. 6. Fatty fish, the omega-3 lifeline. Now let's talk about one of the strongest allies for men over 50, fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, and mackerel are among the best. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, which your body cannot produce on its own. Here's why this matters. Inflammation is at the root of many chronic diseases, and the prostate is no exception. Omega-3s act as natural anti-inflammatories, calming down the processes that lead to swelling and discomfort. But they don't stop there. Omega-3s also support healthy blood flow, which improves circulation to every organ, including the prostate. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your tissues, and that helps maintain healthy prostate cells. Some studies even suggest that regular omega-3 intake is linked with a lower risk of aggressive prostate issues. Another reason fatty fish is so important for men over 50 is its role in balancing hormones. Omega-3s help regulate cortisol, the stress hormone, and they support the production of testosterone. This combination not only protects the prostate, but also boosts energy, improves mood, and keeps your heart strong. Aim to include fatty fish at least twice a week. If fresh fish isn't available, high-quality canned salmon or sardines can still give you those vital omega-3s. Just avoid heavily processed fish sticks or fried fish, which lose many of the benefits. Why these foods work together? Nuts, seeds, and fatty fish might seem different, but they all share a common purpose. They nourish your prostate by balancing hormones, reducing inflammation, and restoring essential nutrients that age tends to deplete. Think of it this way. Tomatoes, broccoli, and green tea from Section 1 are like your defense system, helping block attacks from oxidative stress and inflammation. Nuts, seeds, and fatty fish are your repair system, helping to rebuild, strengthen, and balance your body from the inside out. Together, these foods create a powerful 1-2 punch that keeps your prostate and your overall health in the best shape possible. And here's something I really want you to remember. Number 4 on our list, nuts, can be as simple as keeping a jar by your chair. Number 5, seeds, can disappear into your food without changing the taste. And number 6, fatty fish, can be a satisfying meal that also works like medicine for your body. None of these are complicated, and yet the impact is profound. Gentlemen, the foods you choose can either push your health downhill or pull you back up the hill towards strength and confidence. You don't need extreme diets or expensive supplements. Often, it's these everyday choices that matter most. Now, don't go anywhere because in Section 3, we're going to unlock the final group of foods: berries, turmeric, and whole grains. These may not sound like prostate protectors at first, but they are some of the strongest allies you'll ever find for long-term health and vitality. And I'll also show you how to combine all 10 foods into a simple, realistic plan you can start today.
Gentlemen, we've already covered 6 of the most powerful foods for your prostate: tomatoes, broccoli, green tea, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish. Now it's time to round out the list with the final 3: berries, turmeric, and whole grains.
These may not sound as masculine as a steak on the grill, but don't let appearances fool you. These foods are loaded with compounds that directly support your prostate, your circulation, and your long-term energy. And when combined with the others, they form a complete toolbox for protecting your prostate after 50. 7. Berries, the antioxidant giants. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, whatever your favorite may be, berries are some of the richest natural sources of antioxidants you can find. What makes them so powerful for men's health is their high levels of vitamin C and anthocyanins, which fight oxidative stress. Remember how I said in section 1 that free radicals damage prostate cells over time? Well, berries are like cleanup crews, neutralizing those free radicals before they can cause harm. They also improve blood vessel health, which helps maintain strong circulation to the pelvic region. That means more nutrients and oxygen reaching your prostate, your bladder, and yes, even your energy systems. One of the hidden benefits of berries is their effect on collagen and tissue repair. Vitamin C helps strengthen connective tissue, which may not sound exciting, but it means your bladder and prostate structures remain more resilient as you age. The beauty of berries is that they're easy to add into your day. Fresh berries on oatmeal, frozen berries in smoothies, or even dried berries in moderation as a snack. If you can, go for darker berries like blueberries or blackberries. They have some of the highest antioxidant levels. 8. Turmeric, the golden root of protection. Now let's talk about turmeric, a spice that has been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine, and for good reason. The key compound in turmeric is curcumin, and this compound is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories known. Inflammation is the common thread in many prostate conditions, whether it's benign prostatic hyperplasia or BPH, prostatitis, or cancer risk. By calming down inflammation, turmeric creates an environment where your prostate can stay balanced and less irritated. Curcumin doesn't just reduce inflammation, it also influences the way your genes respond to stress, turning off certain signals that can lead to uncontrolled cell growth. That's why researchers have been studying turmeric for its potential role in reducing cancer risk, including prostate cancer. The challenge with turmeric is absorption. On its own, curcumin doesn't enter the bloodstream very well, but when combined with black pepper, thanks to a compound called piperine, its absorption skyrockets. So, if you're cooking with turmeric, add a pinch of black pepper to unlock its full potential. A simple way to include turmeric is in soups, stews, or even in a warm drink known as golden milk, made with turmeric, milk, or almond milk, a little honey, and black pepper. It's soothing, it's healthy, and it works like a daily anti-inflammatory for your prostate and your joints.
Number 9. Whole grains, the steady energy builders. Last, but certainly not least, whole grains. Foods like oats, brown rice, quinoa, and whole wheat are far better than their refined counterparts. Why? Because they provide fiber, B vitamins, and steady-release energy that supports hormone balance and overall metabolic health. Fiber is especially important for prostate health. A high-fiber diet helps regulate blood sugar and weight, which indirectly benefits the prostate. Men who carry extra belly fat often experience higher estrogen levels and lower testosterone, two factors that can worsen prostate problems. Fiber also helps maintain a healthy gut microbiome, and believe it or not, your gut health influences your hormone balance and even your immune system. Whole grains are also rich in magnesium, a mineral that supports relaxation of muscles, including those around the bladder and prostate. This can make urinary symptoms less frustrating. One of the easiest places to start is breakfast. Instead of sugary cereal, try a bowl of oats, topped with berries, and a sprinkle of flax seeds. Right there, you've combined 3 of the top prostate-protecting foods in one simple meal. So let's recap the full list of 10 powerful foods for protecting your prostate after 50. Number 1. Tomatoes, rich in lycopene. Number 2.
Broccoli, cruciferous protector with sulforaphane. Number 3, green tea, catechin-rich anti-inflammatory. Number 4, nuts, zinc and selenium boosters. Number 5, seeds, hormone balancing and bladder soothing. Number 6, fatty fish, omega-3 powerhouse. Number 7, berries, antioxidant-rich cleanup crew. Number 8, turmeric, anti-inflammatory golden spice. Number 9, whole grains, fiber and steady energy. Number 10, olive oil, bonus food, heart and prostate friendly fat. Gentlemen, notice something important. These foods are not exotic, expensive, or hard to find. They are simple, natural, and available in almost every grocery store. The real challenge isn't access, it's commitment. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. You just need to make small, steady swaps. Replace soda with green tea. Trade refined snacks for a handful of nuts or seeds. Add broccoli to your dinner plate twice a week. Swap white rice for brown rice. These changes might feel small, but over time, they build a shield around your prostate and your overall health. Now, let me speak directly from the heart. Many men don't think about their prostate until problems appear. Frequent trips to the bathroom at night, weak flow, or the fear of cancer. But your health doesn't have to go downhill with age. Every meal is a choice. Every bite is a chance to protect yourself, to stay strong for your family, and to enjoy the years ahead with confidence. You deserve to live without the constant worry of prostate problems. And the truth is, the power to change lies in your hands, in your kitchen, and on your plate. So here's my challenge to you. This week, pick 2 of these foods and start adding them consistently to your meals. Just 2. Once it becomes a habit, add 2 more. Slowly but surely, you'll create a diet that not only supports your prostate, but also strengthens your heart, your brain, and your energy. And remember, number 9, whole grains will give you steady energy, while number 10, olive oil can be the perfect finishing touch to tie everything together. Gentlemen, if this video has given you value, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends or family. There are too many men out there struggling in silence with prostate problems, and with the right knowledge, we can change that story together. Take charge of your health, protect your prostate, and I'll see you in the next video.